And what's your name?
My name is Monae.
Monet, okay. And Monet, how old are you?
I am 29.
29. And what do you do?
I have my degree in mortuary science, and I have been a business owner for 8 years now
Okay.
with multiple business, including beauty, digital marketing, and mindset coaching.
Okay, nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I love adventurous things. So I love hiking, I love reading, I love writing, journaling. I love going out to eat. Of course, adventurous things like traveling to different countries and states.
Okay.
Oh my God, I was waiting for it. I was waiting. They start off with saying they have multiple businesses. In her case, she says she has multiple business. She didn't say businesses, so I don't know what that means. But also the traveling. It's like that's a starter pack for most women these days. I love to travel and then I'm an entrepreneur. That's all they say these days.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
When it comes down to a man, I desire, I would say, someone who is just down to earth, free spirit, someone who's genuine, just kind hearted, and someone who knows his passion in his life.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say someone who's unethical
Okay.
and someone who does not know his purpose and passion in life, because it's like what you're waking up for, you know?
Right.
Like what are you driven by?
Got it. Okay. All right, girl. So we have not got any pop balloons.
They like
Okay,
her.
okay.
Let me hand you a pick. Okay, hold on to that. And I am going to have you start off with popping 3 balloons.
This is challenging. You guys all look nice tonight. Thank
She
you.
looks good too.
How many?
3.
3 is crazy. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
She's definitely gonna go for the short guys. Let's see, but she looks good.
Um,
Okay, surprise. Oh,
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more.
for the short king. I knew it.
Okay, let's start over here. Your name and age?
My name's Walter, and I'm 32.
Right. Walter, why was your balloon unpopped?
I think I had to give it an opportunity
Okay.
to hear her out.
So she's someone that's your type?
Not initially, no.
Okay. Why not?
I just have a certain persuade, I guess, I think I look for in something, and I'm not gonna probably settle unless I get what I want.
Okay.
He sounds just like the women. They say the same exact thing. I'm not gonna settle till I get what I want. You may never get what you want, or maybe what you want is not what you need. So you may have to settle. Everybody settles at some point.
So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
because I had to choose 3 men.
Okay. And you chose him out of all of them. So why him?
Because he's more on the lighter side.
Oh my
I
God.
can't change.
This is the third lady who's rejecting a man because he's light skinned. But if a man did that, they would call him colorist. Now, don't get me wrong. For me, it's a preference. I'm just saying we gotta be fair. I'm tired of the double standards. If women are allowed to reject men because they are light skinned, men can reject women because of their skin complexion as well. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. There's one more over here. Your name and age.
Jay, 31.
Okay. And Jay, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, when she came out, she had the sweetest voice. Where you from?
Chicago.
Oh, okay. I used to stay in Kankakee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I'm in Atlanta now, though. But she just had a beautiful voice.
Thank
So
you.
I just got a sweet vibe out of her.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, why'd you end up popping his?
Because I had to choose 3 men. You're handsome, but just the height.
I
Golly.
knew it was gonna be that height.
If I didn't have to choose 3 people, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have popped
So what
it.
you want, like 6'4", 6'5"?
Not necessarily, just someone taller than me
How tall are you, though?
with heels.
But the heels are not part of your height. Ladies, for the 10th, 100th, millionth time, the heels are not part of your height. Take your heels off, stand on the ground, that's your height. Stop rejecting men, basing them off your height using heels. Oh my God.
I think I got you though.
When it came down to him, he had more inches.
Okay. Respect. Respect.
But you are handsome.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, love.
All right.
For sure.
Thank you. All right. Your name and age.
Franzi, 33.
Okay. And Franzi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear her out a little bit, to figure out what she about. She was, I like what she had to say. So, I just want to hear her out a little bit. That was it.
All right. Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
I popped his balloon because I just didn't feel no chemistry when it came down to us.
Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. We've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, so when it comes down to a disagreement between your significant other, how do you handle it? How do you deal with your emotions? How do you speak? Like, do you shut down? Do you speak on it? Do you use substance?
Okay, start here. Name and age and
Good
answer your
question.
question.
I'm Sammy. I'm 30. So the answer to your question is, first you go to God. God is the center of our relationship. So we refer to what the Bible says first. So about this situation, or about how we can handle it, about how we should talk to each other, about how we should go about resolving the problem. So first we go to God in prayer if it's that serious. Now, there's some things we don't have to do that for, just little disagreements. But if there's something that's really big, then that's something that we should do. So that's how it would start. And things finish in different ways. So, yeah.
All right. Your name and age and the answer to your question.
My name's Jesse. I'm 31. I feel like it's just like every situation is like different. I feel like I'm gonna go off of how you are handling it. Obviously, I feel like I'm not gonna really take disrespect. Well, I don't feel like many people do. So as long as you're not like disrespecting me, I'm gonna try to talk to you. Obviously, communicate with you. And that's really it. I feel like if it's something that we can't talk out, then we're gonna have to walk it out separate ways. That's basically it.
Okay, I have a question for him. So how would you deal with your emotions when you are frustrated?
When I'm frustrated, I try to take a second to think
Okay.
and before I react, not be impulsive, and yeah, that's it. It's all about thinking before you speak, before you react. I think that's key.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. Let's go down over here. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Kevin, 33. And I believe the key to any relationship is communication. At the end of the day, we're not going to go to sleep mad at each other. I think that's something that should be resolved because no telling what could happen the next day. And I believe getting everything resolved at the end of the day, regardless if you need to take a break, take an hour break, or whatever whatever it may be, to think and resolve, because I know how some people can get when they're in their emotions. They can say things they don't mean, but at the end of the day, we need to come together and talk about it.
Okay.
And over here, name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old. I'm the type of dude that if me and my boo is into it, like I can't take it. So we need to get to a resolution so we can get back to us as soon as possible. So if I'm frustrated, I like to take a time to think and collect my thoughts before I say something that I don't mean first. But after that, we just need to have a conversation and figure out how we can resolve this as soon as possible and get back to doing us, because I don't like any tension with my boo at all. I can't stand it. Drives me crazy.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, it is time to pop a balloon. Just go ahead and pop one.
The light-skinned guy. Okay, surprised. Oh, he's light-skinned too.
Alrighty. So, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I like what she said when she first came out, and everything is appealing to me. So yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I can really say I just feel like I just popped it for the sake of the skin complexion.
I know,
Seriously,
light
because I
skin.
had to choose 3, and I believe I you are lighter, but I did like your response. It was great.
All right, appreciate it.
Yo, is this like the real thing? Like, black women don't like light-skinned men? But if that's true, then how come he got 6 kids? Maybe he got 6 kids with light-skinned women, because dark-skinned women don't like light-skinned men for some reason. That's crazy. And like I said, they call it preference. They don't call it colorist. But when it's a man doing it, then it's colorist.
I like your tattoo too.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.